Hello and welcome back to On the Map Challenge Survival for X. It is now June 1 year 4. We've got some crops to sell. Some changes have been made. So let's jump in, let's go. So today, like I say, we do have our crops to sell. We've got our corn and I believe it was soybeans that we've got in our shed over there. They are to be sold. Now, I did try and do a few little things off screen. I did say we'd come back and possibly plant another like veggie crop field. I decided to get that done. That's over here. I can't find it there. Looks like that's not it. Here it is. I went with the same red beet again, just so it's easy to harvest and sell and store and all that. But we've got two fields now. I think we might rotate them round because we're trying not to do repeat crops anyway. So we might go with like carrots and then parsnip, and onions are here now. The UK map is out. At the point of actually recording this, I've still not jumped on and had a look. I've not watched anyone's first looks. I've not watched any of the early access stuff. I will get round to it. When it first released, I did plan on doing a stream, but we've had a lot going on personally, and I just haven't felt all that sociable. I'm just now going to have a little play and see what we can do to try and get some content out for you guys. But hopefully we'll be back to a proper schedule at some point. It's just been a bit of a rough sort of couple of years, to be fair, but a rough couple of months. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Now, what else have we got going on? I have sold that animal trailer. That's gone. It was just too much of a chore every time we want to buy some animals, so that's gone. I've replaced it with the original one. That's still at the store. So we're going to go and check to see about animals, see if they've got anything in stock for us, whether it be cows, sheep, or goats. We do now have the... what is it? More trees. More trees. I don't have to keep cutting down trees in between episodes and trying to find a bit of space for anything. That now works, so we can do that. We can have a bit of fun planting our trees. So we just need to be able to afford that machinery and that setup now. It's going to be a bit of a challenge because we've just only just now started to buy stuff for the vegetables and things. So yeah, there's stuff going on. We've got grass that's not ready to get. Nothing's ready to harvest yet. We might just do a little bit of looking around. We'll do these sales, and then I'll probably progress on some time until we're ready to do some jobs and have that in this episode as well. Not to drag this out too much, but yeah, let's get these cows. Let's see if they got some more cows. We need more cows. I've brought 2 or 3, I think, in between like direct purchases because it was just I'm not sure if it's the trailer or if it's because of the realistic animals, but for whatever reason they weren't playing ball with us. I'm still having that issue where some of the mods aren't showing up when purchased. I don't know what that is about. I need to try and have a little fiddle through and see what's causing that, or whether they just do need updating, which seems weird because you would have thought that if they needed updating, others would be having the issue, reporting it, and sort of that'd be on a to fix list. So we're going to be careful with what we purchase anyway from now on. Right. So, what have they got for me? Cows wise. I don't need any bulls, that's the thing. I might need to up the amount of animals that they have, because I think it's set at maybe 50. If we can up it to 100, it's got high milk production, so we might get her. That's a good Angus. So yeah, we've got... where was she? Was it that one? Yeah, it must have been. Right, so we'll have that. I just don't think I can be too picky at the minute when there's not many about. But yeah, I think might up it so there's just more to get. So we shall buy those few. That's going to cost us 3 grand. So we'll get these put out in the pasture. Out in the barn. I think the feed levels are fine. We'll have a little look. Because we've only got a few, they don't really eat a lot, do they? Let's be honest. There's not a lot going on. And we need to get, that's why we need to get the cows, because we need to get them growing, we need to get them reproducing so they start producing. But there are a few more in there. I'll try and show you in a second what we've got going on. But we shall see how much easier that is. So much better. So we have... So tell us how many we have in here. I always... Oh yeah, we've got 19. There we go. So we've got 19 cows now. That's how many we got. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got a bull of each. We've got 5. We've got 5 bulls. Should be all right. And I forgot to show, so we jump back in. As you can see, the feed is plenty. We can't fit a full wagon of feed in there, so we'll just let it be. So we'll head back and we'll see if we can find ourselves some sheep. Need lots of them so we can start producing more wool. Wool production is very slow. We've had sheep for, well, since the start, since year 1. And our sheep seem very minimal. So we want good ones, please. Perhaps we've cherry-picked them all, and now they have nothing good to give us. We've just got to rely on breeding. And the best is average. That's not great, is it? There's only one. I'm not going to buy just one. What do we like for goats, then? Because none of them... Oh, one. Is that it? It's sad. One good goat. I can buy the goat, and I think because you can buy the... It's not that good, is it? We don't want that spoiling things. Buy the selected. Well, as you can see, our pea field, was it peas? Was it beans? I forgot what we're planting in there now. It's got a lot of weed growing in it, so we need to get in there and give that a spray. So that's on the to-do list. Our grass is here. Our barley is growing nicely over there. We've got our sunflowers growing up over there, and we've got barley growing here as well. All coming along quite nicely. So I don't think anything's ready to harvest. I might be wrong. I don't think it is. Oh, it is. It is ready to harvest. Oh, wow. So we won't need to progress too much time. We'll do our crop sales and then we'll get on with business. I need to back this in there, don't I? I forget how I did it before. So we're all in cab, aren't we? You guys want to see some more than that, don't you? Let's be honest. I forget, because I like playing in cab all the time for myself. Right, over you go. And if you have a look in here, we've got quite a few goats now. We've got 13. They're coming along quite nicely. So they're producing a little bit of milk now. Not massive amounts. I mean, I don't think we've got a full pallet of milk yet. What does this hold? 1,000 litres? So we nearly got one full pallet of milk. It's been a while. We did have a little look at the sheep and goat barn by Lancy Boy. That might be coming in, and we might have some goats in that as a little something extra. So I'll get this back. We'll get things set up for selling our corn and our soybeans. And then we'll probably look at weeding, herb spraying the field on our left. So I think first we'll get our corn. Again, still not sure how much we have. I have removed the the mod that's supposed to tell you how much you have in a pile. Because it's not telling me how much I have in a pile. I don't know why. You have to stop worrying about those things. Now I think I've turned off the level function, so it shouldn't push my grains back. We will be in cab for this, just because it's going to save on flittering the camera about all the time. There we are. We will check our price, but I'm pretty certain that it was June that we needed to do this. We're going to go with it. I probably won't check my price just so I don't find out that it's not. Right, so let's try and not break everything. Because I am prone to missing these and just dropping everything on the floor. Now that should give it that length. There we go. That is quite protruded, isn't it? Now this isn't going to be a quick job for me. As you can see, this is going to take a while. But I shall endeavour to get this sorted. So we got our first trailer full of corn. Take a little while, doesn't it? But it's fun to do. Oh, I think it's fun to do. Anyway, the in-cab life. So before we head off, shall we quickly check and see where is best to sell? If we come here, we have our corn. Oh, it's now saying December is best. But when we got to December, it said June was best. He needs to make his mind up. Oh, but by the way, where are we going? We are going to go to the sell everything. For those few extra pennies. Because that's what we need. So probably, I think we have about half a trailer for the second load. Not much more than that. This is 33,400 litres of our hard work, hard graft corn. So let's see what we get for it. Let's see. I am contemplating buying that sawmill as well. Buying it or selling it and replacing it with a different one. So 26, 27, 28,000. That's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad. We're over our beloved 300,000 threshold, which I do like to have. I feel like we're quite safe when we have that amount of money. Turns out we're not not going to have half a trailer. Oh, I don't know. No, we won't have half a trailer. Going to have 6, 12. I don't know. I suppose it is nearly half a trailer. It's getting that way anyway. Now this should go straight in. Nearly. Nearly straight in. Depends on how much is in this little pile that's left. Probably about 1,200 litres. Coming up for midday. We're nearly finished this job. Not the most productive of farmers, am I? Is that all of it? It's all of it. So we'll take that as a win. Nicely done. Alright, see if I remember where the door is behind me. Since I've moved my camera, I can't see my mirror anymore. Oh, it's the first time I clipped anything. So, there's that. By the way, I haven't said it, so thank you very much for checking out the content. Welcome back if you are new. Welcome in if you are not. If this is your first time checking out the Own the Map Challenge series, and you're interested in what has happened so far, I want to go back and check it out from the beginning. It's been a bit of a journey. It's been a bit of a struggle at times. We had some financial woes, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely, as always. Right, how much have we got in here then? We have got 20,000 litres. That's more than I thought we'd have. Happy about that. Happy about that. Now we've got, I think there was like 2 and a bit trailers of soybeans when that came in. There was nowhere near as much as I thought I was going to get. I thought I was going to get like 4 or 5 trailers. If I remember rightly, we got 2. As always. Never as much as I think. Never. Well, that's just how it goes. I'm just terrible at my guesstimations. By the way, I'd just like to say, because I always put it in at the end, but massive thank you to the channel members that do continue to support me through the ups and downs and lulls and whatnot of the channel. By the way, as well, we have surpassed over 1 million views on the channel. Might not sound a lot to everyone, but to me, on my struggling channel, on the way that things sort of happen over here, I think 1 million views is quite a good landmark. So thank you to everyone that has watched a video, liked a video, everyone that has subscribed. Absolutely awesome. I do appreciate it. I really do. So that's another 17,500. So let's go next and get our soybean. I'm sure it was soybean. Our soybeans are worth a few extra pounds at the farmers markets. That's where we'll drop them off. Now this should be worth a penny or 2 for us, I think. I hope. We don't really make a lot of money, do we, off our crops? Oh, nice. Nice. 68. Oh, wow. Is that not 72, nearly 73,000? Can't grumble at that. We do have a little spillage to clear up back on the farm. Just missed the trailer. That was inevitable. That was going to happen at some point. But yeah, we're definitely not going to get... Once again, I don't know where I get these numbers from. 2.5 trailers worth? No. 1 and a little dribble's worth of crop, but you know what, if it's selling well, we'll take it. So we'll see if we can get our little spillage here. Lovely. Just get a bit closer this time. If we're pushing the trailer, we're definitely up to it, aren't we? Dear oh dear. I'll be surprised if we have more than a bucket. Maybe Maybe? Maybe a bucket? Yeah, it should be enough. Or not. Crikey, oh, it's because we're not level again. There we go. Scrape it off the floor. Tiny little morsel left. See, now I quite like doing these sort of jobs because it's, you know, I always say that a lot because you know, but you might not know. I just like doing these jobs. I feel like you're working the farm when you're doing these sort of things. It's just they're not all that interesting probably to watch unless I'm messing up and what have you. But I like this slow-paced sort of thing, don't I? That's me. Slow. The slowest farmer there is. Let's get this little tiny bit, and hopefully that's also got whatever little bit we had that was stuck around the back, because we did get a little bit of leakage when I was trying to pack it in too much. So this next time, which will be with our barley, I'll try not to dump it so far back. I think we'll just let it fall and fill nicely. It'll probably still get some go through. If there's a leak, there's a leak. That's just how it is. Right. So that is that. And how much is it? 8,886. Yeah. To do that with one eye. So this will still be worth like 16 grand. And you can't complain at that. So let's just see what we get for it. Oh, there you go. Look, 18, 19, 19,000. Lovely. Lovely. Now, we do need some herbicide, I think. We're certainly not getting any herbicide down at the main farm. So we will just buy some. And I'm hoping I just be naughty and chuck some pallets in the back of that trailer. Let's have a wee look. Right. Yeah, herbicide. Shall we possibly get a few? We may have one up at the sort of satellite farm up by the goats. The OG plot. I want to chuck these in and then we'll get sorted on weed, and hopefully that'll just drop in there nicely. Bit naughty, I know, but I'm not going to come back with a trailer and whatnot. Those of you who have watched me for a while know that I'm more than happy to do a little convenience cheating. We'll jump in the Challenger for the spray job. I might leave the herbicide in there until I'm done, because no doubt I'm gonna need to change these chunky tyres, aren't I? Oh, blimey. They will destroy everything. Let us customize our narrows. There we go. Much better. They're clean as well. Might possibly keep the narrows on here. This might be a thing. Challenger's got some hours on, and 132 hours. Probably cost us an absolute fortune to repair. Not repair, repaint. It's weird, it doesn't look that bad, but I'm sure it is. Now, can I get a cheeky fill off that from here? That's what I want to know. I can. A little bit naughty, but that's what we do sometimes. Everything takes a long time already, and we only own like one what, 1/8 of the map maybe, so it's gonna take a while. Hopefully I'll cut through the bush, that's fine. Right, and I might just do this by eye. I'm not going to worry about putting out a GPS or anything like that. We'll just go around until I think I've got it all. I'm more than happy to do it like that. So yeah, more jobs to do today than I was thinking. What we might do is set up some workers to get started on the grass. So the grass is being cut while I'm doing my harvest. I think that might make sense. Just noticed I was spraying the wrong bit. It's only the top part, the original part of the field that's got the weeds on. I'm just sort of spraying herb on something that don't need herbing. So I think we've got most of our weeds now. We could have a little look inside the map and check, couldn't I? Could I not? Weeds, there we go. There, finally. Oh, we've got a little patch down there. We'll let it be. We'll let that slide. Let's fold this up, get this put away. But there. Another job done. I must remember to put some water in the goats as well. We'll do that while we're up here. Because if I start to cycle through days, they will perish, shall we say. We don't want perished goats. There we go. All it is a couple of litres, but then once we turn the engine off, whilst we're in, it'll just keep unloading and filling them up. So we'll go and get sorted for some mowing. Before we head off and start the mowing though, we're just going to go and grab some petroleum. Now, again, in my head, I always think we're nearly running out, but I think we've got more than 3/4 of a tank still. Yeah, we got loads. Right, so we shall jump into course play for this one. How many headlands? Around 3 times, I think. 2 rows of round corners. North is right. Are we set to centre? Okay, so generate. There we are. Good to go. So we shall start job. That'll send them off to the centre. We can then get rid of that. Actually, how long are they going to be? We'll wait for it. Once it starts, it tells us how long it's going to take. I forget how long. We'll just stick with them until they get going. Our wonderful workers. About 45 minutes. Roughly. Which is fine. Lovely job. You get on with it. Now I do want to quickly check and the status of our water and seeds. We might want to put some seeds in there soon. I don't know. Seems plentiful. Our greenhouses may want watering. We'll check them when we get back up there. I just wanted to check before we head out and do our barley. Our best time to sell will be in December. It'll be worth like £160 per 1,000 litres more than what it is currently. So we have to remember that in December. We need to just grab the header and off we go. Let's get on up there. A lovely day to harvest. And no rain forecast, which makes a change. We normally get rain whenever it is time to harvest. I will open that up en route. And then we'll switch back. All coming along rather lovely. Get our header on. I'll try and use this little slip as like the spot to come in. As we go, oh, I need to fold that up as well, don't I? It's been so long. There we are. Get started. Now, will it? Yes, it will. It's automatically got me one, and it wants us to go across the field, which does make sense. So that's what we'll do. Get our harvest on. We've got 2 sizable fields of barley to get in, so we should, come December, have a decent quantity of barley. Maybe more than 4 trailers worth to sell. I surely hope so. I really do. It'll take me a whole day to put it back in the trailer with the telehandler, but that's, you know, a day well spent. Yield's looking pretty good. We don't want that one, we want this one. Is it good? I don't know. It's not changing down there. But that looks to be filling up rather nicely. Yield seems that good that we've got our first hopper full. We're not even halfway around the field. That's excellent. I just have to quickly go and help our worker. They got stuck. It isn't often a cosplay worker gets stuck. But they were right up against the fence. Even though they've got the 3 headlands on. So perhaps we need to remember to do 4 headlands with the cosplay worker on the grass. That's why I had to help them out. That's going to be a right mess. Never mind. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Convenience, but not always super convenient. Our sunflowers are coming along. They'll look much nicer when we come past, probably next month. Get to see them off in the field while we plough or cultivate or seed this field. When we've got the money, we'll buy this next bit of land up here and we will extend this. This is going to be a massive, massive field, this one. Eventually, this is going to be our big profit field for a while. I hope, anyway. We'll see if we can put profitable crops in it. Has the barley texture changed? Because that looks different. Looks paler. Looks a lot paler. Let's just turn the engine off. That looks really pale. This is barley, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sure it was used to be a little bit more golden than that. Get ourselves back up and running. Right, let's see if we can fill this trailer.
Let's go! It's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man. Let's get it going. I wanna be the greatest. Energy is overflowing. I know I'm stoking the fire. My desire's taking over. Not tired. I'm inspired, rewired. I know just what is required. My brain knows how to decipher the messages. Looking brighter. Already paid up the pipe, but my game is getting much tighter. I feel my body on fire. Now it's time. All the practice to prepare for this main time. I could do anything, that's my baseline. Go ahead and do you, I'ma make mine. You gon' read me in the headlines. Always go up, I don't know a decline. On the glow up, getting better with time. Yeah, I'm about to hit my prime. The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must defend. And we know what we represent. So we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. I hope you're ready for battle. You better get on the saddle. We got some demons to tackle. Yeah. We about to put on a show. These haters don't even know. They're in too deep like a hole. And they about to find out what it means when you enter into my house. How it feels when you always seem to strike out. Cause I don't lose, no I win, I go all out. The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must defend. And we know what we represent. So we'll keep fighting till the end.
So we got our first trailer of Barley, and hopefully you will have seen, unless you skip forward, it's yielding quite well, or I think it's yielding quite well. Now which one did I leave open? Oh, they're both open, that's fine, right. Let's get down here, down and juicy. There we go. Straighten her up. Should be fine. So I don't want to go all the way back because I don't want it to push out the back like before. Just dump that down. So I think we'll get quite a bit. I think we will get quite a bit of barley. We may even end up using both sides of this storage for the barley because, like I said, we've got that other big field of barley to bring in. Which means we've got a lot of work to do. It's now coming up for sort of 5 o'clock, so I've got a couple of hours left today. Actually, we'll probably... It's June, isn't it? We'll probably have to work through until 7, 8 o'clock, so we've got quite a few hours left. I wonder if I'll be able to finish that field. I mean, we can work late into the night. That's always an option. Where is my worker doing the mowing? I feel like they should be further in. Have they gone off somewhere and gotten stuck again? Can you see them anywhere? Oh no, they're plodding along. They're doing fine. They will probably catch on that fence at some point, but... Right. So what I'll do, to not continue to drag this out, is I'll just crack on, and I'll probably bring you guys back as I finish this field. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That's what we'll do. Well, it's now 9 o'clock, and I'm heading back with only the third trailer of wheat. Oh, not wheat, barley, sorry. You see, we've cleared there. I've started to cut down the middle. Now, when I went to run trailer 2 and take that back to the farm, I thought I'd set a worker up and have them sort of do a little bit of harvesting for me. All they decided to do was drive from where I left them, cut across my field here, and then if I pan out, they turned around and they just drove straight across there by the time I got back. So we didn't go with a worker. I don't know why they did that, but that was weird. But this is number 3. It's not quite full, but it's good enough. Well, I say I think our mowing should be finished. So in the morning, I will get that tedding and then windrowing, in the background while I continue to do my harvesting. It's going to be a busy day or two, I think, for June. But each day is going to be very much the same. It's going to be harvesting the barley and doing another meadow of hay work. So I shall probably do that off screen. I'll show you what we got, and when we come back at the end of the harvest, you'll be able to see everything that I've got stored away. I'll try and keep track of how many trailer loads I do, so that I know how much barley I have. And it will still be rough, because some of these are coming back, like this one, 97, 98%, because I'm calling it an end before it reaches the end of the field, just so I don't have the pipe out in the crop. Don't have to waste time trying to maneuver the harvester and pull everything back. Looks nice down here with a bit of light on. To be fair, we could put our light on. Oh, no, shut the door, that is. There we go, put our lights on. Alright, so let's dump this. So there's about 100,000 litres there. A little over, I should imagine. So I think we can easily get another, my estimations again, another 3, maybe 4 trailerfuls of barley off our current field. So it then could mean another 6, between 6 and 8 off the second field. So we could be looking at close to 500,000 litres of barley. 500,000 litres of barley to sell come December. Now that would be rather nice. But rather than dragging it out for this episode, I shall say adieu. We'll call it here today. I will, like I say, get the harvest finished off screen. We'll get the grass tied to hay and probably rolled up. The baling I'll probably do myself. So we'll see. We might still be doing that when we come back, because I'll have to bale that and bale up all the straw. But we might have a bit of baling for the part of the next episode before we head out to try and do something else. We will need to be looking at what we're going to plant. I'm thinking we'll put canola in one of them so we can have a crop growing, but I want to save the other field for next year and probably go with something like sorghum. I'll just park this up here. I'm going to go for probably another hour before I call it a night on this one. Just because that's what I like to do. So let's just get this back straight again. Get us booted up. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Apologies for there being a long wait. I'm not quite sure how long it'll be until the next one is out. I'll try and do it so you get at least one a week. I will try my best. It's just a lot going on and stuff at the minute. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Massive thank you again, massive thank you to the channel members. Your support is greatly appreciated. Ultimately, you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I will see you again very soon. Bye bye.